Hi there. How are you doing? This is Teiyu, your emotional support animal. The music is kind of loud, isn't it? Oh, okay, no, it's just because my settings are loud. Okay. So yeah, I'm very sleepy, but you know, what else is new? But mostly, we're gonna be playing Slay the Princess today. The message is still pinned? Okay, good. I can hear you clearly in music volume. Okay, okay, good to know, thank you. Yeah. Hi. Alright. I guess let's just hop right into it. Slay the princess. Did you play Jackbox already with your friends? Cause if so, how was it? Hang on. Game capture. There we are. Okay. Ah, Geode. Hi there. How are you doing? Yeah, doing good? That's good to hear. Ah, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it here. So yeah, this is a horror game. Just a bit, didn't mention play all. Aw. I hope you didn't stop playing for me or anything, like... But yeah, I hope you had fun. Did you have fun? I hope you had fun. Anyway, sorry, I'm a little bit beside myself, but let's freaking go. I have never played this. Ah, Henry Stickman. Oh wow, you're a celebrity. Henry Stickman, you have your own game and stuff. Oh, is it a friend of yours? Hi there. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I've never played this game myself. I have watched the first chapter twice. And then I figured, okay, I have to play this for myself. And then I figured, I'm gonna do it now. So yeah, let's go. As you can see in the pinned message, there's a list of potential triggers and stuff. So be careful, because there's some stuff here. This is a horror game. It is not intended for all audiences. Please visit our website if you need a full list of content warnings. Contains flickering image effects as well as a parallax effect that on rare occasions has caused motion sickness in players. And stuff. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Alright. Controls? Is there anything in particular going on in terms of controls? Mouse? Spoopy game for Spoopy last day of Halloween, yeah. Advanced dialogue. That's the user interface. Binzo! Slay! Princess, I guess. Okay. Let's go with a mouse. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess. Hi, Analog.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
So yeah, this game has narration. Is it loud enough? I feel like for this game I should probably increase the volume. Is that Analog Heaven from Analog Heaven? Of analogheaven.twitch.tv/com fame? TV?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
How's the volume now? Or should I turn it up a little bit more still? Because, like, the narrator kind of has equal billing to me today, you know? Sounds okay? Don't be afraid to tell me if it should be a little bit louder. In fact, I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Just a little bit, okay. Fun fact, Vaporeon is my favorite Pokemon, and then he's 621, got to him. My condolences. I mean, I don't know what else to say to that. My condolences. So yeah, as I said, it's... Yeah, I've seen the first chapters, but I'm gonna try and make all the decisions I would make anyway. Explore. The end of the world? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
So how does that work? The scariest thing is Halloween is very adult-oriented media. Like my stream? Vaporeon was my favorite until the internet show up. Aww. My continued condolences.
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
That is very suspicious. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task?
Congrats on being first.
You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Is potent. It's quite potent. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
It's not that ticking.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. Before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Pragmatic lens, okay.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Hey guys, did you know that in terms of Pokemon, Vaporeon is the most cool 3?
I guess it depends on how you define cool, because it's definitely not the most cold, but I guess because it has such a high water ratio, it's probably the most, like, you know, nice and cool, you know? Probably.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
That's a powerful egg.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
But killing a princess seems kind of bad, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress?
I wouldn't slay those either.
If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
You don't have to contribute something to society to be worthwhile, to have worth, you know? Yeah, but like, cold is different than cool, right? Like, cool is like nice and refreshing, but cold is like unpleasant, you know? So, I don't know. Can someone else do this? Nah, that's not me. Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for this? Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say then she is, then maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. That sounds like what I'm gonna go with. Okay, I'm sold, let's get this over with. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Forget it, I'm not doing this first.
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
Having a Vaporeon on a hot summer day would be awesome. Just kind of let it sleep on top of you and let them bam, free coolness. Exactly, yeah. You have to do. Oh well, that's all I'm getting. Okay. Well, no. Screw this.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Well, back. I'm going back. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I'm not going to the cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Come on, Beanzo, let's let... You keep bringing that up. Like, just let bygones be bygones, okay?
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Voice of the hero. Who is that?
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
By the way, Leafeon, best evolution. You heard it here first. Thanks for the hydrate and stretch. Hey.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Huh. Nope. Turn around again and leave
Really
again.
keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you
The art
don't do
style
your
is so
job,
nice.
everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Dies. Like, wait until you see the princess. Like, I really like the way she's drawn. I read a Leafeon Vaporeon fanfic on Wattpad. It was so cheesy and wish I didn't read it. Why do people ship Pokemon? I guess it makes sense, you know, like... I mean, the people writing those are probably, like, very young, or at least started doing it when they were very young. And, like, you know, Pokemon, you know, you perceive Pokemon basically as people. Like, they're just humanoid enough, just anthropomorphic enough to... What is this? Oh, someone keeps ringing our doorbell. The trick-or-treaters are kind of aggressive this year. What was that? I can only see Sylveon as a trans icon Pokemon. That makes sense, yeah. Right, yeah, and, you know, the thing is also, like, you perceive Pokemon as people like that. Like, that's why it's a weird thing. Like, people keep saying, like, you know, when they refer to Pokemon, they often say, like, she or he, as if they had, like, genders, as if they were in species of Pokemon. And, like, yeah, I think, but they also have, like, this blank slate quality to them, right? Because you, yeah. because they're a species and not really characters, so yeah. It makes sense that people would just kind of project things onto them, I guess. Except I'm not well today, I'm also working, so I'm just very quiet the whole day, which is like, okay, have a good one. I hope you have a good work. Yeah. Love Pokemon was a Yokai Watch kid. Ooh, that's rare. Okay. I don't care. I'm not killing the princess. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this.
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional blackmail. They're facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that.
I am mature. I like to, you know, think for myself. Also, can I just say, this is an interesting hand, isn't it? This is not a normal shaped hand.
But fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Yeah.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again.
Would you look at that?
I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Weird. Hang on. I feel like the sound mixing could be a little better. And you know what? I'm gonna turn him all the way up to the same volume as me. Okay. People that trick or treat in the day are weird. I mean, it's half past 5 here. Like, it's already dark. I guess that makes sense. Where was I? Friggin', where's the game? Show me the game. There we go. So this is an interesting part about this game. Like, it seems to exist in this kind of dreamlike state, right? Because it reminds me of Inception. Like, you know that scene where it's like, do you remember how we got here? And then he tries to remember how they got here, and then that's when the dream crashes down. Because in dreams you just kind of end up in places with no connective tissue needed. Hi there, Golan. Gotta be prepared before walking into spooky hours. Yes. Is that weird plus on your forehead, like some shading? No, it's a scar. Also hi, Golan. Well, now it's not a scar. Okay, you know, by the way, yeah. I'm gonna give a shout out to Raps Perhaps, who provided the command for the who provided this whole message, basically.
Oh, hello, sir.
And
hello, sir. Are you here to hear about Gal? Gal's amazing. I know.
4, 5, 6.
He couldn't handle your amazingness, Gal.
8, 9.
Oh.
10.
Oh, this is what.
11.
That's my boat.
12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. And 20. Okay. Follow me in chat if you're interested in that.
Give me your stuff.
Alright. Let's start playing this game. Oh yeah, well, I guess I start walking in a different direction, again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who has ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
That's you saying that, but I don't trust you.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on?
What is going on?
You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
What? Wait, what?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Wait, I didn't even meet her yet.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I just don't trust the narrator. Like, he's this voice emotionally blackmailing me. Like, who's to say that he's not like the one who wants to end the world or something, you know? I like, what is going on here? I don't know. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Hasn't this happened already? You aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time, didn't she? What the hell is she? I didn't know that this would happen. I don't know. I feel like I want to return. This feels like a cop-out, but sorry. I'm gonna restart. I wanna go through the actual first chapter. I don't know, man. There's a lot to this game. There seems to be a lot to this game. I don't know, but this was so. No. This was so unsatisfying. No. This is a love story. Let's start. The hero and the princess. Look, that's me and that's her. I mean, that's the voice inside of me at least.
You're here. Don't.
Okay, I'm gonna keep repeating the same things.
Are you serious?
Oh wait, I said the. Okay, have you considered maybe?
Of course I haven't. I mean.
Wait, no. No, I said things I wouldn't say. Never mind. We're doing this again. We're doing it live. We're gonna have a do-over. Okay, no, I'm not gonna do the whole game like this. Sorry. Okay, let's go. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna be playing the game. We're gonna be playing the game again.
I'm talking. Don't.
How can she? How do you have any evidence? Have you considered that maybe the thing and stuff? Killing princess seems pretty bad. Forget it. I'm not doing this. Oops. Sorry.
Serious?
Turn around and leave once. The only thing that matters is that I'm not doing that.
Good.
Okay,
Ignore
yes.
that. That's strange.
Turn around and leave again. You're not emotionally blackmailing me.
Consequences aren't emotional black, but fine. Turn around and trek back down. Oh, would you look at?
Okay, there's no fighting this. I have to go into the cabin, don't I? Fine. Okay, we're there.
There's always a choice. But let me tell you right now that you're making the correct decision for pretty much everyone. We can't just go through with this and listen to him. She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Although I don't. First of all, it's interesting how the voices are all kind of the same voice. Like, it's clearly the same person doing the same voice. I mean, not the same voice, but different voices. But also, the hero seems to be like this real archetype. Like, he's like, oh yeah, we're saving princesses. That's our job. Lappen, I would like a treat, please. How are you doing? Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Oh, pristine?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, since realistically speaking, I don't know what this all is about, but you know, maybe he's right. So I'll take the blade.
Take the
just
blade
in case.
from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
My nephews wear the new Halloween costumes today. Aw, what are they going as? Enter the basement.
door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Well, that's a way to
Her
put it.
voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
It, I feel like her voice was usually
She
different.
sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Interesting.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hey, this feels like something I would say. I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise.
Hi.
Good luck, hero.
I tailored the costumes at home myself. The oldest is a knight and the youngest is a zombie. Aw, man, you're so handy. Like you make all these things.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out.
Yeah.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
There's not much needed in the measurements and a sewing machine still. Like, I've tried making a cosplay and it's not easy. Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Man, even the slightest decisions make such a difference. Already everything is so much different than the chapter I saw.
Thank you.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
Unarmed.
We'll be fine.
We'll be fine, we'll be fine. She's chained.
Don't
and
know what you're hoping
whatever.
to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
It's right there when I need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
A relationship, oh my. I like the way she's drawn. First of all, the stylist is really good. Like, there's something so scratchy about it. It makes it feel very lively, very living, you know? And also, like, she has these humongous eyes. And they're kinda anime-like, but not quite. And it makes it a little bit uncanny. But also, like, you know, they look so sad. She looks so, you know, so damaged and stuff. And just, you know, if you know me, then you know that a little bit of uncanniness only makes it cuter to me. It's pretty awkward. A relationship? Are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay. Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
Oh dear. Hi there, Queenie. How you doing? I have my reasons. Do you think I'd just come here to kill someone without even knowing why? That'd be ridiculous. Do you know why I'm here to kill you? You're supposed to end the world. I've been told things, but I'm not sure what to believe.
Believe me.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
It's wild. Like, there's so much going on because, like, I only made a slightly different choice from the ones I've seen someone else do, and already it's all so different. It's crazy. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
I mean, why wouldn't I tell her that?
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
You think?
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
How long has she been down here, Hero?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
No. Although you do seem a lot scarier than I've seen you before. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping the information secret. If I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them. I don't know. She does seem very off, doesn't she?
Princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful.
Hi there, Connor. How are you doing? Oh, Geode, I'm alright. I'm doing my best. What if she's a psycho and that's a mask? Maybe. I don't know what she is. There's something
At the end of the
weird.
day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
Oh heck, there's a Chansey in chat. Hang on. Okay, I have that. Alright. Yeah, they didn't tell me why. Yeah, I'm doing my best. What if she is a goat? So far I'm not seeing very many goat-like qualities about her.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
She is very... I'm struggling to think of the right word for it. She seems very cynical. Like... astute? Yeah, that's also a way to put it. Like... okay, spoilers. Like, the person I watched before didn't even pick up the knife. And at that point she was like so sweet and innocent and stuff. It's like the reality of her reflects my choices. And now, because I'm hedging my bets, I'm trying to see every part of the situation, then she is like, oh, well, what do you expect me to do now? There's nothing I could say that would really, solve this issue, isn't there?
But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust.
When I first When I first saw this, I thought it was going to be a game like a lot more like Undertale, you know, like a game that knows it's a game, and like the reason she would end the world is because like when you save her or like whatever, the game ends or something. But I feel like there's more going on here that I can't really put my finger on yet. The way she switches from helpless to kind of cocky and belittling has made me feel very cautious. Yeah.
So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
Well, she hasn't been doing a lot of subjugating yet. How would I get you out of here if I wanted to? How long have you been down here? What's your name? What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
She hesitates.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
We are risking our morality if we murder. I mean, She knows she's gross. Stop.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
It's like she's not even really a person. She lost me at honor. Man, you changed your tune real quickly. I would kill her. She doesn't sound like a trustable person in the first place. Yeah, like... Neither does the narrator, to be fair, but... Man... How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Oh, well, okay. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't...
Yeah, Golan, who is feeding her? Because I'm not sure she needs food. She also seems far from being an actual human.
Well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
What do you think she's
She is.
suggesting?
I'm sure of it.
Okay, well.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Okay, thank you for dropping by, and thank you for bringing your friends. Take care. Rest well. And, yeah. Just take care. Okay, being true to myself, I cannot make a decision like this. I'm, like, on a whim. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Mm-hmm.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't,
Yes?
I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
Yeah, let's just keep it like this. At the end, she is a monarch, so I wouldn't help one in the first place. All monarchs are, at the end, the same. They set themselves always on a pedestal of a higher being and exploit their own land people. Oh.
You're making a mistake.
Am I?
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains. She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
Oh, that's a relief. I was afraid I'd already committed to not slaying her. God, I'm such a wuss. You can still turn around and finish the job. No, we're sticking up to the plan. I mean, she did kind of drop the mask, didn't she? But I don't know, maybe she's just lost her mind and she needs help or something. I don't know.
Death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work.
Yeah, this is an arrangement.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door.
Why can't someone else do it was a question at the very beginning. I didn't want to go for that one, like, you know, not like just pushing onto someone else.
It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
Okay, this is not just a mental health issue. This
It's
is...
not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. And it's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
Okay, Lupin, I'm...
You won't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
I'm trusting you to do this.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Threaten me all you want, all it does is ease my guilty conscience. So all of that was just an act, wasn't it? You're not really innocent or harmless. You're not even a princess, you're a monster.
I can be innocent and harmless, if I want to be. Teasing me with fresh air and a chance to finally live freely doesn't inspire me to play nice.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin.
Oh dear.
The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Well, the world hasn't ended yet.
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Hello?
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
Queen, please. This is not the moment.
It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes
Hey,
in
goat.
waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
Love and be like, damn, it'd be hella ugly. Goat be like, she kinda pretty. What was the knife gonna do to this thing?
So
Yeah.
helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
Can you?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Such as what? Her eyes and eyes. There's a little bit much of them.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The nightmare. What the heck?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Y'all. Meanwhile, I knew that the second chapter would start like this, but I'm still struck by. I don't want to spoil too much, like from the first chapter playthrough I've seen, but it goes really deep how different she is, depending on your choices.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Chapter 2. Wait, hasn't this already happened?
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
Is that
If
so?
he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Shh! What if he hears us?
The voice of the paranoid.
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you?
What if he does hear you?
Shit!
Shit!
I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save after all.
We've a world to save after all. Man, I want to play through this game in my own time and just copy the way everyone says everything. Like, the voice acting is so good. Get off? Oh, come on. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really already happened. Did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Prince is bad because, I don't know, the world ended, I guess. There's a hip out on chat. Hip out on in chat. And what do we know so far? Nothing really, except that, she turned into some kind of ghostly creature and killed us.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Well, that's what you would say, isn't it?
We couldn't trust either of you, and as far as I'm concerned, we still can't. All we did was lock her away. And how'd that work out for you? No comment. Well then, congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
Hooray.
And your solution is to send us back in there. Do you want us to slay the princess, or do you want the princess to slay us? Obviously, I want you to slay her. One of you poses a threat to the world, and the other doesn't. Anyways,
I guess.
I believe your other question was something along the lines of, what's the point of doing anything?
What's the point of
If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Well, I know that they did.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started. Sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Seems like it.
Speak for yourself. From my perspective, there were plenty of consequences. I'm never going to forget the way she just made us stop working.
So the hero also... Wait, does the hero know what happened? There's a new spicy pepper called Pepper X. It's 1 2/3 times the heat. I'm scanning for a pun, but I'm not seeing it. Also, hi Monty, how are you doing?
And That's only scratching the surface. If what you said is true, it begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or have you found yourself in another world altogether? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
Good news. Do you have photos of your nephews? I don't know. I think this is a game, and it's restarted. 2.5 Scovillion versus 1 million Scovillion 1.5 of Colorado. Okay, that sounds dangerous.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
I don't know.
If she brought an end to everything and everyone, how are we supposed to stop her? What do you want from us?
Don't want to send pics of mine for their own privacy. Yeah, that's true. So what is it?
I want you to succeed. You'll find a way. You're the only one who can.
Okay. Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
Oops. Sorry. Return. Just being around her in the end shut down all of my organs. What the hell am I supposed to do about that? To quote you from last time around, she's just a princess. How can you possibly justify saying that? She's clearly something far, far worse. Yeah, probably. My dad's feeling well. Yesterday he had surgery. He's quickly recovering. Oh, that's great. That's great to hear.
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
I'm not sure that's something I can get out of my head. Who locked her in that basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
I'm sorry. Overcomplicating things is my job. I'm striving to become a mental health content creator. Actually, making things simple is actually supposed to be my job, if I'm doing it well. Hi. Okay, kill or kiss? Well, We'll see about that. We'll see about that. What if she feasts on the bodies of the deceased? Well, then she contributes something valuable to society. Why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me? You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. If you want us to stand a chance against her, we need to be armed with information. What is she really capable of? How are we supposed to stop her? Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word. He isn't telling us everything he knows because he doesn't trust us, which means that we can't trust him.
Well, I'm not sure if that checks out.
Talking yourself in neurotic circles and just get to the cabin already. No, you should do anything but that. We know what's waiting for us in that basement.
Okay, but I know that anything but that isn't gonna lead anywhere. Just being around her in the end shut down all of my organs and stuff.
If she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Why didn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are.
My mom said I'm special too.
You can't just goad us into doing something by calling us special. It's manipulative. Why are you trying to manipulate us?
Yeah.
I don't know, I kinda like being special.
Oh, no.
Okay, fine. Maybe you can goad him into doing something, but he's not even the one who makes the decisions here.
Yeah, I am. the paranoid one. Slay queen? Nah. I mean, that queen, Queenie over here, can slay.
I'm not goading you into doing anything. You already know the princess is dangerous. All I'm trying to say is that you have to be the one to deal with her. I know it doesn't seem fair, but that's just the way it is. And for what it's worth, I know you have it in you to finish the job. We don't. You saw what happened to us last time. We need to leave.
That's
Right.
all.
Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Trying to goad them into... Aw. Okay, let's go.
A warning before you go any further.
Yes?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Not even chat? I don't know, I just a ghost.
The interior of the
Oh,
cabin is
hello.
plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table,
But-
knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
First of all, this looks like the way we left it. Second of all, there's a mirror.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time.
It's just an empty frame.
She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done.
I mean, isn't that just the prophecy, Lappen?
So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
No. Wait. Approach the mirror. What is up with that?
You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
What
Don't
are
you see it?
talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Aww. By the way, this is our hand. But I slapped the guy from the prophecy first. Ah, okay.
Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
But we're just like a dragon person, I guess. I don't know. This whole cabin is different than I remember it being.
Very different. I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right?
Oh, hey,
She knows
hello.
that we're here.
Good point. Wait. Hang on a second. There's a lot more going on in the windows.
Calm down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died. You certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Lappen, please. Contain yourself.
So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Uh-huh. You know what else is riding on this? Okay, I guess let's take the blade.
You reach
there's
down and pick the
no
blade
way
up
we're not
off
taking
the
the blade this
floor.
time.
It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Argonian indeed.
Good. Steel can't lie to us.
Steel can't lie to us.
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
That is hilarious because... Hang on, let me give a shout out to Arya. I was watching her playthrough and she was very excited about bringing bombs to the place instead of a knife. Even before, I didn't get to this point, and she had a whole different story. So yeah, she didn't have this line. That was all her.
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your
Just
task.
knew that shit, yeah.
You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
I know, Jude.
You cross over the threshold.
Well, that looks different.
Onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness.
More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes.
You never mentioned the eyes.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
That was just close enough to the way it was previously that I wasn't sure. We sent nukes. I'm a go to my totally safe bunker by Vault Tech.
Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
Now there's a company you can trust.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
You're not even trying for innocence anymore, are you?
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
Oh. How hard is it to throw a knife? Just, going through it in our head, like...
It can't be that hard.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of go like, poof,
But then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place.
The lab monster song from Undertale's playing in my head right now, oh boy.
It'll be enough.
We don't need a plan, I'm just going to kill her. Mr. Narrator seems to think I can do it. I don't know why you're all being such pessimists right now. Step off into the void step off into the void, or continue down the stairs in silence. I'm going to talk to her.
Didn't you hear my warning a minute ago? She can't be trusted. Talking won't do you any good.
Something tells me she isn't going to be very keen on talking anyway.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
Well, shit.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you.
There's a Nuzleaf in chat, by the way. Oh boy.
Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable.
Incredibly.
You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement.
Mm-hmm. This would be enough for me as the hero of the story. I just go, fuck it, I will not do that bullshit. But yeah, if you go... We've already tried just going away and weird things happen. This reality seems to really just want us to go to the
Die down here.
the basement.
I don't want to die again.
Oh.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I
Okay.
wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Well, I broke the fourth wall the first time I played this because I got to the second chapter in a weird way that I didn't like. Go left.
You turn to the left. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
Hi.
I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb.
Well, you look a little different, don't you?
Your arms quickly follow.
This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think.
What did you do?
Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder
Is she
how
not
many
supposed to?
times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
Yes?
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open.
By the way, nice bust. Sorry. It looks like she has broken porcelain doll as a head. Yeah.
What are you doing?
That's her mask, I guess.
I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
Oh.
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
But it refused.
You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more?
Oh, paranoid was keeping us alive.
You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
Oh my god.
Heart, lungs,
The game is...
nerves, heart.
The game is reacting to the fact that I had a trouble making decisions, and now it's putting me in a hell for people who have trouble making decisions.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
What the fuck?
She isn't attacking us. Why?
Because she
The
was
why
played?
doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
I said.
Lungs, liver, nerves,
Okay, let's talk.
liver,
Why won't you finish me off?
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
Okay.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then... Hey, snap out of it.
Oi.
Deep breath.
Deep breath.
We're fine.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Heart. You're back.
One moment, and then you're gone. Just like
Heart, lungs,
that.
liver, nerves.
Ah, and there's the fear.
You can't see it, but I'm flailing around with my hands. And the mom of Howard? Who's the mom of Howard, and why are you being so mean to
She
her?
pulls away.
It's
That
personal
wouldn't be
space,
very
please.
fun, now would it? I've already done that.
Oh, really?
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
What happened after you killed me last time?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then...
Huh?
Heart, lungs,
Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
Oh.
heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
Yeah, because the story lives with us.
nerves,
This is a game, in a way, and the game is reacting to us.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
Is it?
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
I
nerves,
feel like it's
lungs,
the way its pulsing changes depending on...
lungs, liver,
Goat
heart, lungs,
and analog, I respect your I respect your taste.
nerves, heart,
And also Diode, yeah. I mean, it's
lungs, liver,
I can see it.
I don't think I can live without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature.
Oh, sorry, guys.
forever. I want to leave.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
If you need me alive, then why did you threaten me on the stairs? Why didn't you try being nice to me?
heart, lungs,
I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't just let you leave. And if I let you out, what then? Do we go our separate ways? You're a lunatic, you know that, right? If you want to work together, you can at least turn off this whole organs shutting down situation. Yes, that would be nice.
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
You do have quite the powerful aura.
lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
Oh my god, there's so many choices.
heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
Uh,
nerves,
If you need me alive, then why did you threaten me on the stairs?
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you? And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me.
Okay.
You seem miserable.
Well, you've seen better days too. I was sent here to stop you from this.
I know.
Yeah.
You told me last time.
Well, true.
That is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So sudden, so violent, so little nuance. I'm not going to destroy the world, but I am going to hold it in my hands and squeeze it.
Well, that's an issue.
I'm going to make it afraid, just like I've made you afraid.
Oh. Corpse right here.
The world
true.
needs fear, doesn't it? Every terror I bring would make the good times so much better. Well, I'm practically doing a public good. So what harm is there really in letting me out?
I don't know. Heart, lungs. Oh, thanks for the posture check. Oh. I'm feeling a different emotion there, yo. People will die if you do to them what you've done to me.
When everyone dies eventually, they're all full of wet, writhing things, and in the end, each and every one of them gets unwound. And then those things get to become a new everybody, just to come apart all over again. All I want is to be there for it. I want to watch it happen, and maybe do a little unwinding myself. Is that really so much to ask?
If I let you out, what then? Do we go our separate ways?
Definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful.
Heartlands liver nerve, 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 heartlands liver nerve.
Hang on. Oh no, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free.
Don't worry. I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
We'll take her out for dinner and then burn her? Well, then you better treat her to some pepper eggs.
Hard lungs, liver nerves,
goddammit.
hard lungs, liver nerves, hard lungs, liver nerves, hard lungs, liver nerves, hard lungs, liver nerves, hard lungs, liver nerves.
Being around you is agony. I'm not going to stick around.
We both know that you don't have a say here, so you should just look on the bright side.
Oh, I don't want a dummy, mommy.
The bright side is for you, but I'm positive you can find it if you look hard enough.
Oh. I'll just die then.
And then we'll wind up right back where we started. Round and round we'll go. I wonder what will be different next time. Maybe you'll actually be able to move a limb. Who knows?
Who knows?
Always going to win.
Are you sure about that? Give it enough tries and I'm bound to win eventually, and maybe you don't get to come back like I do.
Is that a bet you're willing to take? Imagine climbing a mountain of lifetimes. And when you finally reach the summit, when you finally win, the only view you find is me.
If you want to have a disposable date partner, just get one of your inflatable ones. Okay. Laughing, please.
And then I push you, and you go tumbling all the way down those millions upon millions of battered and broken pieces of you that couldn't make the cut. What then? Would you have it in you to climb again? It sounds like a lot of effort for nothing, when instead we can just leave this place together, hand in hand.
I'm actually a little bit lightheaded. Hi there, Zeta. Thanks for the hydrate. Oh, okay, Analog, thank you. I thought you were talking to her. Hey, yo, check your dams, ma'am. Thanks for the stretch and stuff. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves. How about I just kill you? What if I refuse to let you out? What happens then? We don't have to be enemies. We can work together. We can be friends even. Not doing any of this. I'm not going to try to kill you, so do your worst. Let's get out of here, leave together. Find your way and I'll let you leave together. What if I refuse to let you out? What happens then?
We're stuck down here together. Until you change your mind.
Static, and a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear.
No! Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Until your heart finally gives out. And then, when you die, I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? This doesn't end until you let me out.
There is still something very Undertale about this.
And a lot can happen before then. I'm sure I can get creative.
I mean, you already got creative with your appearance, so, you know, that's something. Love the dress, by the way. How about I just kill you instead?
Princess cocks her head, neck cracking
Ow.
uncomfortably. And you can't help but imagine a smile carve its way from ear to ear on the other side of her mask.
Thinking about that knife, are we?
Maybe?
Put that little theory to the test. See how it plays out. But I don't think you're going to like what happens. Because even if you make me dead, you're not getting out of here. This place is mine. And I'm not giving you the stairs unless I'm leaving with you.
Slay the princess!
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart.
Mission successful?
We did it. We actually did it.
Yeah. By step and kiss, well, I mean... I think, you know, the two are mutually exclusive.
You actually went for it! Oh, you're going to regret this! I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now!
Oh. I just put the Undertale Ghost thing in the background. Nice. Cloister in chat. Okay. Kiss would hurt Mr. Paranoia, yeah.
Can she?
Can she?
We've already seen how she can change heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You're not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She falls to the ground, unmoving. Oh.
Oh wait,
I can
she's
stop
actually...
now, can't I?
Is she actually dead?
I can. Finally. And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here. Right?
Right?
But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us. It means that you're stuck here. Forever.
What do you mean forever?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, I hate this.
Oh.
Time passes. Forever's gonna end eventually, right?
Is this just a forever place, or do we also not need to eat or anything?
No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end.
What?
I feel sick.
Oh.
It doesn't have to be forever, though. Does it?
We have a knife.
What do you mean?
Oh.
We still have a way out, clutched in our hands.
Oh. Yes. Yes, Geode, you did. You did get that.
You suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess that hasn't stopped us before. That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die? Because right now, you don't want us to do that.
As much as we think of the concept of forever, I think there is an end to everything, as the universe rule implies. Well, I'm not sure if this place abides by the laws of our universe.
You're right. I don't. But if we've already saved the world, Then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care?
Because the game lives with us.
I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. Why?
Why?
What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life.
Managing my own wishes, then I don't think that's possible. Like, this is her place.
Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
It's not like it matters if I die, I'll just come back again, but I've got the best company I could ask for. You guys, what more do I need? Am I not a creature of biology? Won't I starve or die of dehydration before it forever happens? Yeah. Solipsistic narrative focus, exactly. Nice and Family Guy pose.
That's a grim thought, innit?
Oh.
But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology.
Yes.
Something will happen to you before forever comes along. You
Yes.
don't have to starve to death. You have our way out. Use it.
But I've got the best company.
Oh, you could do a lot better than us.
Aw, you're fine. I like you.
Exactly.
You've kept me
You'll be
alive.
fine here. Just come up with a game or something to pass the time.
Yeah. It's not like it matters if I die. Are you stuck here with us, or are you capable of going other places?
I'm stuck here with you. I wish I weren't.
Da.
Feelings mutual.
Indeed.
At least we're all being honest.
Yeah. I get it. You don't want us to die because you'd be lonely. How sweet.
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely. Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely.
It's not like it matters.
Ah, yes. The whole looping thing. How unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once. I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though.
Also a lot of similarities to Stanley Parable, yeah.
Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us? Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's. And mine. She's dead and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone? It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time?
No, it was pretty easy, actually.
I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
Yeah, the narrator and the hero, and also neither of them is really me, I think. It's all very confusing. Can you tell me your secrets now?
No.
Oh. How about now? Is it secret time?
Still no.
I'm going to weigh you down eventually. You might as well spill those sweet, sweet secrets now. Then we'll have something else to talk about.
You're not going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel it.
Oh, yeah.
And not. Either way, at least needling him is something to do.
Motherfucker's breaking the fourth wall. No, right? Secret?
The narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself ignoring us.
You can't just describe yourself ignoring
I
us.
can.
I can. Well,
More time passes. You're still here.
Yep, okay, well...
You remove the blade from the princess's body. What exactly are you planning on doing with it?
What happens if I do this? Throw the blade into the void?
No, what are you doing? You tighten your
Oh
grip.
no!
Fling the blade as hard as you can into the void. It's gone. Now you're really stuck here forever. There's no... You mean other than starving? Right, I mean other than that.
Well...
You wait, and then you wait for a little while longer. But eventually the thirst sets in, and the hunger. The darkness of this place prevents you from wholly grasping the context of passing time, but that doesn't stop it from passing, nor does it stop your biology from unraveling. The only things you know for certain are that it's long, and that it hurts. The vastness of your suffering can't be adequately put into words.
Mood.
They really shouldn't have tossed the blade.
Oh well.
No,
Yagi Pagi!
you really shouldn't have.
Hi there.
But biology and time are immutable forces, and eventually, long before forever gets the chance to come, everything goes dark, and you die.
Well,
Don't muck it up next time. The princess may be slain here, but she isn't slain there.
where's there? Also, we have 3 goats now. The Wraith. A little preoccupied today. Wanted to give you a follow while you were on. Ah, thank you.
You're on a path in the wood.
Shit. This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just
Yes.
goes on and on and on and on and on.
Monty, extremely correct.
Yes, so it does.
The cold.
No, there has to be a way out of here. There just has to be.
What if we do what she asked us to last time? What if we just let her leave?
What if, yeah?
Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Great. So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world. Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it, yourself included.
The world does end with you.
Oh, threatening us with death, are we?
Hmm.
And why should we be afraid of dying? We've already done it twice.
Yeah.
All death has done is shunt us back to these woods, where we're forced to listen to your empty warnings again and again.
This place feels a bit different though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore.
Voice of the cold is how you die by time. Voice of the paranoid is how you die by trying to leave. Something like that, maybe. Also, hi, Comfy Lobby. Hi. Yeah, well, let me give some shoutouts here. Yes, oh, Comfy Lobby. How are you doing?
It's very flashy. What the? What? Hello?
That's not supposed to happen.
Hey guys,
Doing okay, how's things there? Things are alright. You know, I'm just dying a lot and, you know, being mentally overwhelmed and stuff. You know, it's cool.
That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end.
Oh. Managed to scare kids without wanting to scare them. Oh no. Teiyu doesn't like me. What? Aw. Why do you say that?
Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Aw, Lopton, I'm so sorry. Also, don't worry about it, Comfy.
Great. Let's just hurry.
Yes. Are you the same narrator we met on the other loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here before. We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If we're going to fall through this loop forever, eventually we're going to let her out. We might as well do it now. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's another option. Isn't the same person, he's just a chapter narrator. But this time... Wait.
Suspiciously quick.
Suspiciously quick. I was gonna play this tonight. Oh, well, man, I guess I'm, yeah. I don't mind if you, skip out on this.
If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no. Is that supposed to be a riddle? If it is, it's not very good. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate.
I will say, there's very little chance that you're gonna end up with exactly the same story as I am. But still, you're gonna get a very different perspective on everything. I feel like my tallness, somewhat scary appearance paired with an eye patch is too scary for kiddos. Aww. I think you're cute still.
So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different.
The blood in your mouth. Ah, yeah, that also makes a difference, yeah.
I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us.
Excuse me? Cold?
They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
Okay. We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If we're going to fall through this loop forever, eventually we're going to let her out. We might as well do it now. I guess. Leopin is pretty rad, yeah. Just messing with me, okay. Thank you.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever. Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point.
Leopin, you are the least boring person I've ever met. Like, you're like the most interesting man in the world.
Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice.
Gifts
You do have free will, as much as things will be easier if you didn't. And you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating.
That's so sweet of you, thank you. Wasn't you? Oh, I see. Sorry to hear that your account got hacked. There's a Hatena in chat, by the way. I'm pretty sure I have all of those. Hat! Yeah. Also, sometime soon, I'll be making more emotes. I have like 11 slots open. That's wild. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume the mere nature of infinite world would force you to make any specific free will.
Everyone is manipulating us, but we're starting to see the threads now. We just have to avoid getting tangled up in them. On second thought, let's not kill him. Let's throw him someplace that never ends. I'd like to see what that does to him.
Man, cold is kind of scary. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's another option.
Then she finds a way out on her own. So, standing around out here is the same as us letting her out. Only we don't have to see her. That's got to be better, right? No, it's strictly worse. And why is that? Because it's cowardly, for starters, and because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options.
Code out by several days of sitting in a void. Yeah, I mean... fair? Really appreciate these kinds of words, so I'll just accept them. But in return, I will say something about you. Teiyu, you're the sweetest being I know. You only deserve the best in the world. You're a treasure. Aww. Aww. Thank you.
The only solution worth considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that, a delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong.
Trade is not actually a thing, is it? I don't think they've implemented that yet. If I somehow managed to do it wrong, I don't know how to use it. Fucking hell. Well, if you're on desktop, then you can. There's the extension in my About section, which gives you a nice little interface. Alright.
You continue down the path towards the cabin.
Yeah, trading isn't a thing.
It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do. I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability. There must be something we're missing. Something that would make everything make sense.
In case the doorbell rings again, I will maybe deepen my voice, crack the door slightly, open it, and then rip it open, saying something like, dinner time! I mean, at that point, you know, might as well own it, and then you have more candy to go around for yourself.
Maybe letting her out really is the answer.
Maybe.
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care.
See what I care.
It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Sounds like it. Are you trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you just given up?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice.
Clowns?
Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue. Would you look at that? We won.
We won.
Take it however you will.
Okay, what's happening now?
The interior of the cabin is long and dark. A single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward.
Man, that is a good selection. Luppen, my god. Fluttering helplessly, yeah. Me too.
The only furniture of note is... That's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror.
There's no mirror.
What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
It's supposed to be pristine and a blade.
Of course there isn't a mirror. There wasn't one last time either, so why would it be there this time?
I think I paid a ton, but I didn't. Just kept checking discounter sales. Oh, it's in the void. Oh.
I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Let's pretend there's a mirror at the end of this hallway, and that right now we can't see behind it. What's there? What's behind it?
If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement. Are you saying there isn't a door? Are you saying that at the end of the hallway there's just an opening again? He didn't say door, did he?
Kids like discounts. Everybody
No,
likes
I didn't
discounts.
say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening.
Someone gave me full-sized candy, I just gave him a hug.
It's just like last time, isn't it? Only instead of a visible empty void, there's an invisible one. For all we know, she could be standing right there behind the mirror. For all we know, she's going to jump out at us, and there's nothing we can do to stop her. Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you. Certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement.
Yeah, the game is surprisingly pricey. But man, it's starting to seem like there's like a billion alternate paths, so I can see why. You stream on the window TV as a Halloween decoration. Ooh, wow. Thank you. I'll have to tell you something cool. Oh, what is it?
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
Nothing in the windows this time, though. Render your transition. Ooh, nice. What's it gonna be like?
Oh, do we? Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now.
Similar to the door animation from Resident Evil. Ooh. Well, that's scary.
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Whatever mirror. Everyone's being so sassy.
I hate that I know what's about to happen. Knowing makes it so much worse. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Oh, that was a close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
See, you didn't know at all.
Hopelessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
Shit. Where is she?
Shit.
You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts.
Constricts.
Your bones snap. Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them.
Well then.
You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
I was going to ask, but I guess I don't have to. Okay. Quite the stretch, indeed. What was someone? We thought if I already go, then locally Loris. Well, why not? Yeah. Hi.
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom, but then you took my body away from me.
Oh yeah, wait. Huh, we're fuzzy. Yeah, we are kind of avian, aren't we?
So now, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
Why do I have such? I thought I was going to be a dragon, but I don't know, maybe these are my pants? Going to walk it out of here. Oh, well. I'd slay the dragon, not lay it.
You get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
Oh.
Okay, maybe letting her in isn't the best idea. She clearly hates us.
Cobalt Protag? We're a little bit tall for that, aren't we?
And what's your point? I thought you wanted to get out of here. This is a way out, and it's different. We might as well take it.
It's different. Someone's stretching too hard. Oh yeah, I know that sound.
Yeah, but not like this. She's going to make it hurt.
I don't like the part where it hurts.
Then turn off the part of you that feels things.
No.
Oh, like it's that easy?
It
is. Pain is just another sensation. If you can tolerate joy, you can tolerate pain.
You're the voice of depression, aren't you?
Except that pain hurts.
Eh?
Yes, that's what it does. That's the definition. Do we need to explain to you why pain is bad? You need to explain to yourself why it isn't.
Oh wow. Speaking of stretching, okay. Thank you. Look where you now. You killed me and then I killed you. Water under the bridge, right? I never wanted to hurt you. I don't even know how I got here. I'm a victim of all of this too, you know? Wouldn't possessing me against my will make you no better than me? You don't have to be evil. You don't have to do this. Do you need to take my body? Can't I just open the door for you? That's fine. I actually came here to free you. Why is it the cold cell? It's like it is factual, more based on random knowledge. Doesn't care for personality or feelings. I think it's depression. Like, depression also thinks that it's, like, only being rational. Cold need to tolerate starving and other effects of a slow death. I'm a victim in all of this too, you know?
And sometimes victims become the same as their victimizers. Just because someone hurt you doesn't mean you get a free pass.
I guess so,
Funny
yeah.
how she says that like it's a bad thing when That's exactly what she's doing right now. Something tells me pointing out the irony wouldn't do much to help us.
You should be grateful that I still have a use for you. Being mine is more than you deserve, really.
Oh, that's rude. I never wanted to hurt you. I don't even know how I got here. Ow.
But you did hurt me. Twice even. And I'm not letting you do it again. Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is far behind us.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle.
Oh yeah, there's a scar where I stabbed her.
Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head?
What?
And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess.
Better.
Not like this.
Not like this.
You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
Lappen, I think we could talk about that later. Like this might be a bad moment for it.
Is it? Is there any conceivable way that this is fine? Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk.
Yeah. Look on the bright side.
It is fine. Everything is always fine. These consequences have no real impact on us outside of momentary discomfort. I'm sure we'll be moving on again soon enough. Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul. You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong.
That's a good question. Who is Joe? Also, there's a Pucciina in chat. Alright.
So
Joe.
cramped in here.
God damn it.
Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Ow.
I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. It's rather rude to show up in somebody else's body and boss it around like this.
There.
We were going to let you
door.
out of here. That's the whole reason we marched all the way back up to the cabin.
Yeah.
Were we?
I mean, I guess.
I was.
Maybe?
Disappointment in the game of life.
And what reasons are those supposed to be? Nobody should be able to be judge, jury, and executioner.
Indeed. Not because I wanted to.
I can grasp the shape of everything you think and feel. You think you are numb, but you are hopeless and paranoid. You are afraid of me.
A little bit.
And I don't feel regret, even in the recesses of your soul. There is not a drop of sympathy to be found.
We weren't always like this.
All I'm doing is reaping what you've sown.
I guess it is.
We don't have to let her out. I've been storing up a little bit of will since she forced her way in here. Take it and throw us all into the basement. It's better than giving her what she wants.
Storing up a little bit of will?
You wouldn't dare. Move now.
Your body,
Ow.
still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
Uavi, thank you so much for the lurk. And Lappen, I was a happier person before I knew that.
It's not that bad. The pain feels good. I know you feel it too.
Ma'am, you should probably speak a little bit more clearly, like, for the sake of my audience. Like, some of them aren't watching, you know, some of them are just kind of listening. Throw your body into the abyss, I guess? Sure.
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
I won't let you do that.
Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter. We're putting in everything we have.
You're sounding so disgruntled, Nick. We're putting in everything we have.
You're not. You're thinking too much about how she's hurting us. You're thinking too much about your body. It's just a body.
Yes, it's just a body now. But I can do so many terrible things to you.
Oh. Don't.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Next one, we all go.
1, 2,
3. You throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Her thought slips through.
Why do I hate you?
Unheeded as you fall and fall.
I mean... That's right.
We did it! We actually did it!
Good job!
Yes, we've really shown them all, haven't we?
Yeah.
I don't think this qualifies as saving, but at least you didn't ruin it.
Yay.
What happens now?
What happens now? What is it?
I want to know what he thinks happens now.
You aren't scared of the dark, you're scared of what might be in the dark waiting for you. Yeah.
I'll be sure to find that out.
Why? What do you know that you're not telling us?
Oh?
You should be better punches to your head. You laughed. Go on. It's just you and you and you and me.
Just you and you and you and me.
Idiot.
Thanks, Flowey. Oh, hello. There's no narrator. Terminal velocity ceases, and you feel a something, a mass, a growth, torn out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment.
What's happening?
But you don't answer her before something takes her and leaves something in her place. You feel a force underneath your feet once more. Huh?
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking her. The narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. Approach the mirror. Yeah, I'm panicking. Let's go to the
I'm
mirror.
begging you, don't do this.
Don't do this? The mirror never skated before. What? Why? What? What's the problem?
It's different now. It feels... I don't know. Final.
I wouldn't mind final.
It's calling us. And not in a good way. Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. It's calling us. And not in a good way. Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. The body, it's you. And that's an achievement I just got, and I don't know if you can see it. It's you. In spite of everything, it's still you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. What? You are at the cabin. Am I? Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Sure. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Same. Solitary lights? What do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me.
Yeah, probably. Now after all of that, I'm unsure of what she really is, yeah.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Oh, okay. The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart.
Is this a soul being born or something? Is this purgatory and like she's being born anew and the world ends because then she might be a broken soul that set a curse to be reborn over and over, similar to Ganon? Maybe? Mommy, Jesus Christ, yo.
Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
I guess so. Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
Huh? I totally missed the part where that's not her. I think she's every perspective all at once, all potential perspectives taken into the mirror. You lost your own after all. You're just the body. Oh. So we have to prepare for stream? Okay.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Oh.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
You are never a voice, you are the player. Oh. Yeah. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Yeah. But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
I mean, that's what definitions are. Those hands took in her perspective. They took your perspectives, their perspectives. Yeah. Probably, yeah. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Oh. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
A reset, huh?
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Oh, wait, is this one of those games where I have to go through like all of the endings? Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Okay. That makes sense, so you don't have to play through it a whole bunch of times. Maybe like 3 times? Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Valid. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
And what if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay this first. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? To stop her from destroying the world? Yeah.
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
I guess that's true. Matter cannot be destroyed. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you? Let it be. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Aw.
You won't.
Okay. Oops, it is. Everything goes dark and you die. Oh boy. The wild Pichu appears, by the way.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin.
Everyone, be right back.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I'm gonna take a pee break. I was caught. Anywhere. Here we are. In order to catch my boss at work, I need to leave 2:30 or so. It's like, why are you so excited to catch your boss at work? There's something unnerving about going from a horror game to an invasion of silence broken immediately by crunching sounds. Sorry. Setting up so lurky like, oh, thank you for the lurk. We back in action, y'all.
You're here to slay her.
Alright, we forgot everything. The end of the world, what are you talking about? Otto. How can a princess talk in a basement?
Linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done.
Wait, how does... Hang on. Skip on... Wait. After choices... I don't know. Is that Wolfie? Hi there. I hope you're doing well too. I'm alright. I consider maybe the only reason... do you have any evidence to back that up? Consider maybe the reason something.
No, unless...
Killing a princess seems kind of bad. If you can, forget it, I'm not doing this. Look, I'll go to the cabin, I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say, then maybe I'll slay her. Well, I'm not committing to anything, until I've had the chance to meet her face to face.
I guess we'll just have to... Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
Proceed into the cabin. Vietnamese foe. Oh, nice.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty. The blade is your implement.
Well, I don't want the blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I know. Ah, hydrate, thank you. Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
Just hi. What's up?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Okay, Golan. Strong mind, strong body. Let's see who we shout out. We'll give a shout out to Monty.
Fast know what they're talking about. mind is pulling a blank on me. So Gale run with the latter option.
What?
Sure, I've reached an access point. But I'm figuring this. If it was such a great deal, you probably would have done something to be right now. But you're choosing to keep me here alive because this is an anomaly you haven't seen before. Wise choice.
Sit easy.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to
The
anyone?
hero begins doing sit-ups in front of the princess. She stares so very confused what is happening.
In front of the princess, she stares so very confused.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
You know what I'd like to be riding on?
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
I am.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
But look at those eyes. Hey, yo, I know, right?
No, you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key is still lying around somewhere up there, and if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. Damn it, I feel like I should have talked to her.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Is someone else here?
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
See, now, here's the thing. This is what I first saw, and this is why the narrator is, like, really sus.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
I guess so. Who are they, by the way?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Speaking of wolf, Wolfie? You gonna stand with that statement?
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her.
Yeah.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment,
Look, she's so cute.
Place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh.
I'm afraid running and hiding does not work. I've tried.
The blade is sharp. It takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Mm-hmm.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Yeah. She's been here for a while. Yeah. I do feel sorry for her too, yeah.
No, she didn't.
She didn't.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Rhythmically?
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yeah.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. I can't just let her escape into the world.
A wild, unidentified ghost appeared. So she could have ripped her own arm off a while ago. Yeah, that's also true. Why didn't she?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Narrator? It's supposed to be the narrator. You're not supposed to be, like, you're supposed to be descriptive, not prescriptive.
What are you doing?
Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
She's fast for someone who's been sitting around.
Both know this isn't you.
What is happening? Reconnection successful? Okay. That's fine. Ah, Glukovich. She's just... Aw, it's okay. Hi there. How are you doing? Happy to see you here. Leave. Oh. Can you guys hear me again? Is everything alright? Okay. Oh dear.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony.
Agony!
But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
For her sake.